left-hand side as there's going to be a pass out into the flat, but they wrapped up. Great job by Jenkins and Tomlinson. That pass was out to Davion Tillison. It was just a short 3-yard turnaround and hit it with him. It wasn't able to break the tackle. Great play by Gate City not to give up the run after the catch, and they only gained about 2 yards. So, third down and about long 4, short 5, if you will. Maroons set up on the right, trips to the right-hand side, one receiver to the left. The Maroons back into shotgun formation once again. He's going to drop back, and he's going to roll to the right. And he's looking downfield, and it's going to be completed. Don't know if he got that one or not. They're going to say he got it. Give it to him, number 5. That's Dason McMillan. That's a third down conversion for George Wythe. Gate City 2 of 3 on their third down conversion so far. George Wythe, again, that was the first third down they've had of the night. They picked it up. 1:25 left, first quarter. Maroons on the drive. They're up to the 27-yard line. 3 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. They got motion this time going to the right-hand side. Going to hand it up to Wells. He goes nowhere. Great tackle inside. Give that one to Brady Edwards, number 31, number 45, Calhoun. Great stop inside. They gave up maybe 1, if that. So, second down and about 9 yards for the Maroons. They are on their own 28-yard line. Clock runs under a minute now, 45 seconds left the first quarter. This is George Wythe's second possession of the night. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Still in the shotgun formation. And snaps back. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it out into the flat to Wells. Wells has got on the 30. He's up to the 40. He's to the 45, all the way up to the 50. He's into Gate City territory where he's going to be tackled by Tomlinson, but not before he picks up another first down. It's going to be about the 49-yard line. 25 seconds left here in the quarter. Don't know if they'll get another playoff before the end of the quarter. Again, neither defense has been able to stop the offense. George Wythe getting chunk yards. Gate City was just completely grinding the Maroons the first drive, as they will try to get a playoff here. 3 wide receivers to the right. Maroons back into shotgun. As there's going to be a fumble, though, as they do jump on it, though. Simmons, he was trying to fake it to Ravon Wells. Ball came out. He was able to jump on it. They lost no yards. And that is the end of the quarter. So, Gate City and George Wythe tied at 7 as we go to the second quarter. Great first quarter for the Blue Devils on the offensive side, and let's see if they can stop them here in a second. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
2 out of every 3 people will need an assisted living community at some point in their life. We here at Elmcroft of Johnson City want to help to guide you through the process and decisions and believe in you as a person, not as a number. If you do have questions and want to be treated with the value you deserve, we invite you to call or come to our location for a free, no-obligation tour and meal. To schedule a tour, call us today at 423-282-0280. That's 423-282-0280. We are located at 406 East Mountain View Road in Johnson City. You can check us out on the web at elmcroft.com. Elmcroft of Johnson City is an Eclipse senior living community.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we're back here live from Pendleton Field on the campus of George Wythe High School as Gate City and George Wythe tied at 7 as we go to the second quarter. Teams will flip sides. Again, Gate City now will be going right to left on your radio dial. Leading the way in the first quarter, Michael Calhoun had 7 rushing attempts for 40 yards and that touchdown, 6-yard plunge. Again, the Maroons got on the board with that 5-yard touchdown run by Cole Simmons with 10:40 left in the first quarter. Gate City ate up most of that with time of possession. Let's see what happens here with George Wythe as they start the second quarter back in the shotgun formation. Here comes Simmons. He looks to go deep. He's going to throw it, and he's got a step, and it's over. Oh, he hit him in the hands. Worst place you can hit a young man. That was to number 19, Braden Thompson. Jenkins on the coverage was a great pass. Just a little bit too long as George Wythe now will have a third down and 9. They're on the Gate City 49-yard line. As into the ball game comes Luke Jolly. He's 5'9", 165-pound wide receiver. Maroons are in. They've got 3 receivers to the right. Simmons back in the shotgun once again. He's going to throw the football. He's going to look to run, though. He's going to pull it down. He's up to the 45, to the 40-yard line, and it's going to be tackled close to a first down. I think they're going to give it to him, though. John Sally with the tackle. However, it's not before the Maroons get looks like a first down. They're down to the Gate City 38-yard line. First down and 10, Maroons. 11:44 left in the half. Again, the Maroons on the drive once again. Same formation, 3 wide receivers set to the right, 1 to the left. Simmons back in the shotgun. He's got Wells set to the left. He's going to give it to Wells this time. He's going to go around the right-hand side, and he's going to take off. He's going to go all the way down to about the 16-yard line. Great blocking by their wide receiving core. Thompson, Tillison, and McMillan, those 3 receivers, they got on those Gate City defensive backs and really did a good job. Opened things up for George Wythe. He went down the right-hand side all the way down to the 16-yard line. 11:20, clock runs. George Wythe still with 3 wide receivers to the right. They're on the short side of the field, though. Wide side of the field only has 1 wide receiver. They're going to give it to Wells. He pulls out, though. Simmons has got the football again. He's going to go up to the sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by Calhoun. He's to the 4-yard line. Once again, the Maroons able to move the football at ease. Down to the 4-yard line, first and goal, George Wythe. Spread, and Coach talked about this a little bit on Wednesday night. George Wythe likes to spread you out and take advantage of some of that speed they've got, and so far it has worked. 11 minutes left, first and goal. Simmons has got it. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to get a touchdown. Touchdown, Maroons. 4-yard touchdown run. Again, that one was Cole Simmons, quarterback, went right up the middle. 10:57 left, second quarter. Maroons go back up on top. It's 13-7 as they look to try to kick the extra point. Gate City has not slowed George Wythe down, but to their credit, the Blue Devils haven't been stopped either. Here comes the extra point. The snap is back, snaps up, kick is up, and it's good. Touchdown, 14-7. George Wythe now leads, 10:57 left in the quarter. So we'll be back in just a moment. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
A proud supporter of local athletics, the law office of Jesse Walker McMurray is a local firm dedicated to serving the people of Southwest Virginia and specializing in real estate, wills, trust, and estate planning. Contact Jesse McMurray at 276-690-0773. That's 276-690-0773. They are located in downtown Gate City across from the courthouse at 191 West Jackson Street, Suite 301.
All right, so we're back here live from George Wythe High School. The Maroons have just taken a 14-7 lead. Looking at some of the things going on around the region, looks like Wythe Central and Abington now, they're tied up 7-7. Again, we'll have all these scores and highlights at halftime. So again, Wythe Central and Abington 7-7. Looks like Radford was down and they fumbled 0-0 there, but however, the Blue Tornadoes have the football in Radford territory. Kickoff is back, and give it to Carson Jenkins. He's all the way up to the 25. He's to the 30. He's to the 40. He's going to be knocked out about the 45-yard line. Great return by Carson Jenkins. Great to see him back this week. Again, he took that one from about the 10 all the way up to about the 40, and there is an injured player down for the Maroons. Don't know, can't see who it is on there. It's on the far side on the Gate City sideline, as, again, they knocked Jenkins out, and they're going to spot that ball. Really can't tell because, again, there's a lot of medical personnel for George Wythe. It's on the field trying to help the young man. It's about the 40-yard line. So 10:50 left here in the quarter as they tend to the young man. Don't know exactly if it's an upper body, lower body injury. We really can't tell at this point. So, again, just as we mentioned, Abington and Wythe Central tied at 7. Looking around for some other scores. Again, they have not kicked off in Upper East Tennessee. We do have an scoring update, though. However, looks like the Wythe Central has taken the lead. They're up 13-7. Crabtree with another touchdown run. The extra point, though, was no good. 3:55 left in the first. That ball game is now 13-7. Mild upset possibly brewing in Abington. As don't have any other scores. Looks like the Atlanta Braves have tied up their series with St. Louis with a win a little bit earlier, and looks like the young man is coming off under his own power. Can't make out exactly who that is. Hate to speculate with that. I don't think it's Dorian McMillan. I'm not for sure though. Yep, I think it is McMillan. So, they're going to spot the football at the 40-yard line. They're going to say that he was out of bounds at the 40 of Gate City. Just a quick note, J.I. Burton has taken a 7-0 lead over Eastside. That ball game still in the first quarter. All right, so Gate City has come up to the line. First down and 10 on the 40-yard line. Gate City in the T formation. They're going to give it up the middle. That's going to go to Tomlinson. Tomlinson looking like Calhoun at that point. He had 2 or 3 on his back, and he kept running. Drug him up for about 9 yards. It's going to make it second and manageable. 2nd down and 1 for the Blue Devils. Second carry of the night for Tomlinson. He's got 13 yards so far on the night. Clock runs. 10:25 left. Gate City to the 49-yard line. They're going to give it once again to Tomlinson. He's going to break up the middle. He's down to the George Wythe 43-yard line. Give him about 8 more. First down and 10, Gate City. Again, neither defense has been able to stop the offense for the other team at this point. Both teams have had one fumble that they have actually kept. So we'll see how that goes here as we move through the night. First down and 10, Gate City on the George Wythe 44-yard line. 10:05, 10:04, 10:03. Clock runs. Gate City comes up to the line. Once again, they're in the T formation. They're going to give it up the middle. Once again, they're going to ride Tomlinson. Tomlinson goes, and he's down to about the 40-yard line. He's got 4 more yards. Gate City down to the 40. 2nd down and 6. Clock now is under 10 minutes. Again, as we look around for scores and highlights, again, we'll try to get you up to date on everything coming up here, especially at halftime. 7-7 that ball game. Radford and sorry about that, folks. Looks like it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Gate City for motion. So that's going to get them back to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. That is the second penalty of the night for Gate City. They've got 2 penalties for 10 yards. Georgia Wythe has 2 penalties as well for 15 yards. As they come up in the T formation, once again, they're going to give it to Calhoun up the middle, and he drags 2 Maroons up to about the 39-yard line. It's going to set up 3rd down and about 5 yards. Give him 6 more. Again, that ball game, we was talking about Radford and Richlands tied at 7.